One winter, a man ordered 100 gallons of oil for delivery. The oil was delivered, and when the man arrived home, he realized 80 gallons of that oil had leaked into his cellar and into the environment. Parts of his floor had to be removed, and a cleanup process was ordered. The end result was a bill for over $180,000, and the homeowner's insurance company denied coverage, leaving the man with the entire bill. I'm Cheesehead, this is All-Star, this is Bunny Boy. There are currently 6.4 million homes in the United States that use heating oil as their main source of heat. These oils are either kerosene or diesel fuels that are stored in steel tanks on the property, either above ground or below ground. The problem with these tanks is the leaks. A study in Maine shows that about 40% of these tanks leak, with about 82% of those leaks being traced to the piping. The average cleanup cost for one of these leaks, involving both the soil and the groundwater, is about $90,000, with some reaching upwards of about $300,000. With these tanks being made of steel, they can corrode over time due to the oil eating away at the steel, or they can also leak where the piping connects to the tank. Whenever these tanks leak, they can contaminate your clean source of drinking water. And if too much of this oil gets into your drinking water before you notice, it could get bad. Drinking just 1 ounce of this heating oil could result in a coma or even death.
So our product, Smart Release Detection, is a revolutionary product in the heating oil tank industry. So what we've done is taken a layer of smart skin, which you see on the left, and lined these heating oil tanks with them, as well as the connecting pipeline. This layer of smart skin will be connected to an alert system on the outside of the tank that will be synced to the phone or tablet of the homeowner. So once the corrosion builds within these tanks and breaks through the smart skin grid, it's going to trigger the alert system on the outside of the tank, which will send a notification immediately to the homeowner, notifying them of this leak. This product provides peace of mind that no leak will go unnoticed, and by immediately notifying the homeowner of the leak, it's going to prevent the contamination of the groundwater and soil around the tank.
In the year of 2014, the average price of heating oil in the United States was $3.72. And in the year of 2016, the price dropped to $2.57, giving this a 31% decrease within the last 2 years, making this more appealing to the consumers. Other than a price drop, heating oil in the United States was 577 gallons per home in 2009. And within the last year, the price was 610 gallons per home, giving this a 5.7% increase in consumption.
With the price of oil decreasing, more consumers are likely to stay with the heating oil as opposed to switching over to some form of heat. There's plenty of opportunity for the smart release detection in the United States. Like I said, there are about 6.4 million homes that use this form of heat, and with about 415,000 homes, Maine has the most. In Maine alone, there are about 450 to 500 leaks reported each year, which is a number that hasn't decreased since 1998. A study shows that most of the tanks that are in use today were installed in the 50s or 60s, which gives them about a 50% chance of leaking. And once these tanks leak, they can't be repaired, they have to be replaced. And because of this, there will be many new tank installations that could utilize the smart release detection technology.
So our 2 main competitors in this industry are going to be tank pressure tests, which check the tank for a drastic drop in pressure indicating a leak, as well as soil tests, which check the soil around the tank for a contamination of oil. The problem with these 2 methods of leak detection is that if they're necessary to use them, it's probably too late. So if you look at me at if you look with me at our competitive advantage chart, we're obviously providing a pretty significant advantage. Not only are we detecting the leak and precisely locating the hole, but we're also saving time and money on the potential cleanup from these heating oil releases. This product is never before seen. It's never been seen before, and there's nothing like it on the market. It's perfect for homeowners and families that are away on vacation or away from the home for an extended period of time and want a system that's going to monitor their tank 24 hours a day.
As Bunny Boy did mention, our product is for homeowners who do need to detect a leak within their heating oil tanks. And with our product, Smart Release Detection, it will detect the leak and will then send an alert to your phone and or tablet.
So if we think back to the man we mentioned in the beginning and his $180,000 bill for the heating oil cleanup, all of that time and money and stress could have been avoided if he had access to our product, Smart Release Detection. Thank you.